the park finally, Hershey Park. We got registered.
Hershey Park Camping Resort.
Hershey Park Camping Resort. We got ourselves registered. We got ourselves hooked up to electricity. I don't hook up to water because of, I don't know what that thing is there. Because of the fact that I saw multiple videos on YouTube and on the internet of people hooking up with water, going away for the day, and coming back and they're flooded. You flood out, you're in trouble. That's what I was telling Katie earlier after we found our little poo explosion. We have cleaned the floor. I don't know how many times I've cleaned the floor. I feel like I could lick the floor, even though I'm not going to. But I don't know if it's just stuck in our noses, but there's this underlining poo smell going on. I got this little can of stuff from Walmart. I used it when we got chicken shit in the truck. Look way back in my videos. There's a video of chicken shit in the truck. I used these cans and it helped. But there is something I can get from Discount Auto when I get home if we just cannot get the underlining stink gone. Maybe all in our head. Because we smelt it. Once you smell it in a vehicle, you just can't get rid of it. So we got these Yankee Candle things in the air vents. We got a couple more if we have to use them, which we might. And we have sprayed the hell out of the place with Lysol. I mean, I've sprayed it and washed it and washed it. I don't know how many. I think Katie said we went through 4 cans of those Lysol wipes, the small ones. I got 6 more. If I have to wipe again, I will. I've sprayed the floor, saturated to the point where everything's in there dripping with the Lysol disinfectant spray. I mean, the only thing left to do is I got a big thing of hand sanitizer, is to put hand sanitizer on the floor and squeeze it and all over the floor and wipe it all up with towels or washcloth. I think it's because we've got 2 bath towels in there. One fell in it. Once we get those washed, then the bottom of the floor of the, I didn't want to put them in with the dirty clothes because I didn't. Once we get those washed, which we're going to try to do laundry tonight when we get back, because we got tickets to the park, okay? We got tickets to Hershey Park, but because we're staying at the resort, we are entitled to go through the preview gate, the resort preview gate, after 6:30 tonight and enjoy the park for 3.5 hours and still use our tickets tomorrow for the whole day. So I know it's going to wear me out. I'm going to be poop tired, but shoot, the money I'm spending on this little endeavor right here, even though there's a Walmart around the corner.
It didn't have any place to put our dogs anyways.
I would have found best. But that's okay. But technically we're parked in right now. Technically we're parked in. A lady came over and asked, there's a gazebo pavilion behind us, picnic pavilion gazebo, and she came over and asked if she could park in front of us because she's taking a painting class there. She's the only one, I think. There's another one. And because that way she wouldn't have to walk so far to get to the class. I said fine, but I said if they say anything, because we did not register a vehicle with us, I said it's going to be on you to move. I didn't register a vehicle, so we will wait and see. Katie's excited. We did get our patches. Shoot, I don't have them with me. I'll show y'all later. Well, and we had these wristbands that we have to wear the whole time we're in. That gets us on the shuttle for free. That gets us back and forth to the park for free.
In the pool, I think.
It gets us in the pool, so they're plastic. They're plastic. Alright, so they gave us those to wear. But other than that, it's just a wait until 6 o'clock and see if we want to go down. So I guess this is it for now. This was our journey to Hershey, Pennsylvania. So this will be the end for this video, and then of course I'll videotape being in the park. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Chrissy. Prissy, are you having a good time? Are you having a good time, baby? Prissy, oh, look over here. Say hi to everybody. Ugh. Come on, say hi. Prissy, you having a good time, baby? Is Prissy having a good time? Are you having a good time, Prissy? Happy's asleep. Right, Happy? Happy. Happy. Happy's like, I'm tired, y'all. Leave me alone, y'all. I'm tired, y'all. Yeah, I'm tired, baby. He's a tired baby. Aren't you Happy? It's rough on Happy to go on these trips. Because the moment the door opens after we've been driving, he wants to get out and pee on something. It's hard on new Happy. It's hard on Happy. But he'd still rather be here with his mama than not, right, baby? Alright, so as I say, everybody, enjoy the craziness of life, because when you tell a friend about it, you might just laugh. And I know we'll probably chuckle about our little poop explosion.
No, right now.
I see you little smiling over there.
No.
Yeah, you're smiling about it. It's not. It's really going away. I think it's just stuck in our nose. But you'll smile. You'll laugh when you tell a friend. So, see y'all later in the next video. Bye. All right, y'all. We are back from Hershey's theme park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. We had an excellent, wonderful time because we stayed at the RV resort. We got to go in early last night on our tickets for free. And also, because we stayed at the park, we got to go in an hour before the park opened to the general public. So we got what they call preview at 6:30 last night. So we did Hershey World, and then we went into the park for a few hours. And Katie got deep fried Reese's peanut butter cups. So we only bought that in water last night. And then today, the only thing we spent on food in there was we got a pretzel together and we got a souvenir cup. We thought we were going to be there longer. And we found sometimes one souvenir cup you can refill it. So it's cheap in the long run, but it don't really matter. We had a good time. It was raining all day, all morning. So we did come back wet, so I changed my clothes already. It's a little bit nippy now, chilly here. I did buy myself a Reese's peanut butter cup hoodie. So I bought myself something. Well, it's on the credit card, so the credit card has it right now. Technically they own it, I guess, but I highly suggest this park. Highly suggest it. It was a nice trip. They also had a zoo, so we went and did the zoo while we were in there. They also have a water park. So when you pay your admission, you get into the water park area and you can get into the zoo. Now, when you get into the water park area, that's the only area where you can wear bathing suits. Once you leave the boardwalk area, it's called the boardwalk. Once you leave that area, you cannot wear just your bathing suit throughout the park. Because there's signs posted, no swimsuits past this point. So that's nice. We did rent because it's real hilly, and last night my knee was giving me a fit along with my hip. So I have my own scooter thing with me, but because it was raining, I didn't want it to get wet. So I did rent. I told Katie we're going to rent the scooters this time because we're going to enjoy the trip. We're going to enjoy doing everything because it's a big park. It's like going to Disneyland. It's big. So I'm glad we got those because it's like any other place. It can be slippery when it's wet. So I'm glad we did it. The only complaint I have about anything was they take your ID when you rent a scooter, and they keep your ID. So when we went back to turn into the scooters, the girl asked me my name, and I told her she couldn't find my driver's license. And that was a fear I had. When the young girl took it, when she told me she had to keep my license until we brought back the scooters, I said, whatever you do, please don't lose my license, because I'll never get home if she loses my driver's license. So she didn't give us a wristband like you're supposed to give us. I mean, I know it was first thing in the morning, And it was an hour before they opened, but still, she didn't give us the wristbands that she gave everybody else. We put plastic bags over the hand controls because she said, they get wet, they'll stop working, they'll break on you. So, like I said, I got back there and I asked and I turned them in, and the one other girl could not find my ID. And then when we were to the counter, she says, oh, I remember you. I did your ticket. And then she thought Katie and I both had our IDs with her. And I said, no, you only took my ID because I paid. And I said, it's a Florida ID. So she's thumbing through cards that she had a stack of. And she didn't find it at first. So she went through the stack a second time, still did not find my ID. So then she went through the stack, another stack of ID cards, and then she found it, and then she was holding on to it. Trying to explain to me why she was confused and lost about it. And I'm thinking, just give me my ID. I mean, she was trying to say, well, because all the states are different, blah, blah, blah. And then she proceeded to say, and usually the name's up here. I'm like, just give me my ID. I want to say, just give me my damn ID, lady. You already, and I told her, I said, you done scared me anyways, thinking, I said, because the other girl thought you lost ID. I said, you done gave me a panic attack to start with because y'all couldn't find my ID. You would think that there would be these folders with, and they would drop your ID in this slot where the ID associates with the number on the scooter or something. I don't know. But I was very thankful to get my ID back. So that's the only complaint I had, was some little girl who did not do her job all the way at the beginning because she didn't even give us the wristbands. But that's it. I mean, everybody else in the park was super friendly. The park was clean. The only smell I smelled that stunk was when we had to leave the park to go to the zoo part. You get stamped on your hand, and you have to go across one of those walkways that go across the highway with the, you know, it's like one of those ramps that pedestrians can use to go over to the zoo part. And then you come back that way and go back into the park. So I say definite 5 stars. Do this park. It was well worth it. Hopefully the footage is not too bad that you guys watched, because it was just so wet. But yeah, we had a good time. We would come and do this again, but I'm not going to plan to do it again. It's just if we happen to be this way, which I don't know if that'll ever happen again for me. Maybe Katie in her lifetime. But as I always say, because I got to sign out here and sew on some patches to Katie's jacket. As I always say, enjoy the craziness of life, because when you tell someone about it, you might laugh. So I might chuckle about losing my driver's license for a minute. All right, see y'all in the next video. Bye.